Here's the transmission here. It's I don't know if it's a slow death to this transmission, if there's a seal. The Saab on the highway is so wonderful. It is very hot. It's hot in here, yeah. It's 88 degrees. It feels like July, but it's only June 7th. We've had a nice spring, but yeah, this car is so nice and smooth on the highway. I love it, and it still needs tires. So once I even put tires on it, it'll only get better. Gotta love the Saab story. I don't know if you can hear that exhaust, that vegan exhaust I put on it. It's nice. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time visiting, hit that subscribe button, like button, comment below. If you've been here before to my channel, you'll know that I've rebuilt this vehicle before. About 4 years ago now. This spring is 4 years since we built this car right here on the driveway. It's got 160,000 miles on it now. When we got it on the road, it had 130. So 4 years, 30,000 miles. I think this thing's got some life left. I don't know. We're gonna check it out. It may be, it may have some issues. Not with the engine, thankfully, which we put in. It has an issue with the transmission, I believe, and it could be a slow death. Let's check it out. Alright guys, so if you haven't done an oil change on a Saab before, it's really easy. Everything on these cars is open. You just need a 13mm wrench and oil filter wrench like this to pull it off the car. Let's do it. Okay, so here's your oil filter and here's your pan. As you can see here, it looks pretty dry, thankfully. Now here's the oil. Here's the transmission here. It's I don't know if it's a slow death to this transmission, if there's a seal. Leave your comments below, guys, if you've seen this before. It's just barely you know, it barely drips once in a while, but as you can see, there's some moisture there, and I wouldn't mind addressing it, especially now that we're going into the summer months and these things run really hot. And as you can see, the exhaust is right here. I put some, you know, protectant on there, you know, around the oil pan here, so it doesn't get so hot, even though it's still gonna get hot. Yeah, it's just a slow death to this transmission. Let me know your thoughts below, guys. Other than that, looks pretty good. Let's change the oil. So the oil is nice and black, typical for turbocharged engines, but it's got 5,000 miles on this oil, guys, and it looks pretty healthy. Black oil is normal, so I'm not worried about that. But when you look at it in the light, it's nice and like, it's got like a nice brown hue to it, which is good. I don't see any like weird metal shavings on the oil at all. Life's good over here.
Hi.
Yeah, what's up? just like that, we got everything drained underneath, new filter on there. As you can see, it's fairly clean except for that transmission there, so leave your thoughts there. Up on top here, I don't even want to say, because as soon as I do, you know the Saab rules. Something always breaks. But couple upgrades here, back here on the steering rack here. I'd love to put fresh bushings on here. Not to say that it's leaking or that it's a big problem, but I just, you know how these things rack and pinion. These steering wheels are so quirky on these 9.3s that I'd love to put like polyurethane bushings on there to toughen it up a little bit. So yeah, this is what the engine bay looks like. I'm gonna fill it up with oil, take it for a drive. As you can see here from previously, the oil was up there above the ball, which means for 5,000 miles, we didn't leak any oil and we didn't burn much, if any at all. I mean, you know, cold starts in the wintertime, there's always a little bit of something out of the exhaust, but those are good things for me to see. That just tells me that the car's running normal. Just kidding. But anyways, this is it, guys. Let's change the oil here, put the new fresh oil, take it for a drive, and continue to love this Saab. And just like that, guys, oil dipstick is nice and full. All right, so we're just gonna wash this real quick, even though it's not that dirty, but we are doing a couple car shows this weekend. Get it nice and shiny, take it for a cruise. She's looking beautiful. It's looking good. All right, let's do it. Year. A little good ding for good luck there. Right. Let's take this sucker for a drive. There it is. 160,000 miles. Does she have a long life left, guys? Does she have a long life left? Let a comment below. Leave a comment below. Smash that subscribe. All right. Make sure we're good. Give her some gas. Runs pretty all right. I'm all right with that. I'm all right with that. How do you feel over there, Dad? Yeah.
Looking nice.
Working all right. Got some brakes. Got some tires. Well, not tires yet, need tires.
You passed right by it.
When you pass a Dunkin' Donuts and your dad's like, yeah, iced coffee sounds good right now.
Oh,
but you still pass it. Alright, we'll get one later. Alright, so 65 miles an hour. It's 82 degrees. Life is good in the Saab. Guys, if you have a Saab 9.3 convertible and you want to buy this windscreen, I'll leave a link in the description. I got it for like 80 bucks off Amazon, pretty cheap for a nice windscreen, and it works. It works really nice now. Keeps most of the wind out. It almost feels like you just have a sunroof open when that windscreen is there, which is nice. And if I want to put it down and open the windows and get wind blasted, I can. If not, I can enjoy the air conditioning, that little air conditioning that these Saab blow out. If you guys like what I'm doing here, I want to do more. I'm going to do more work on this Saab. I want to do like the inside. I want to replace the carpeting. The outside, the first thing I'd love to do on the outside, besides new tires, I'd love to refurbish the rims. So I got some work that I want to do to continue to rehab this car. It's always a non-stop process. Next up, in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be doing the neutral safety switch on this car. Every once in a while, I'm getting the transmission and engine light.